While we were in Pioneer Village at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds in Hiawasse, we stopped in to learn about the old Pine Grove Schoolhouse built in 1918, which replaced the original one located on Scataway Creek that burned. It's an interesting story. Take a listen.
It exists. It was built in 1918, and it was built in order to replace the school that was in the Scataway community. And this is the school that was in the Scataway community, and it had an open fireplace in it, and it burned. None of the 40 students were in it, and so it needed to be replaced. And when they built this, they didn't see the need to put heat in it. Because they were fearful that it also might burn. One of the things that they did, they built a fire out here, some of the older boys, and they go out and warm by the fire, and they said, oh no, we don't want to keep doing that, so they collected chestnuts, because this was very populated with chestnut trees. They sowed those, and when they sowed those, they used the money to buy a pot-belly stove, and he says, right here. And when the superintendent and this teacher, who was the first teacher in this school building, Harley Wood, they went a half-a-day trip to pick up the pot-belly stove to get it back to the school and pull by horse and wagon. A little over 7 miles here, and then she had about 60 students in her class. Of course, it'd be the youngest up front and the oldest in the back, and the older children count the younger children in the learning process. And behavior wasn't a big problem because there were siblings in the classroom, and if one behaved, the other would go home and tell mom and daddy, and they take care of the discipline.
The Pioneer Village at Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is open during special events. The next one coming up is the Fall Festival on October 11th and 12th and 18th and 19th. We hope to see you there.